Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, brilliant, conscious co-creators of the paradise timeline of heaven on earth. Happy Ramadan, where we continue to blaze the violet flame of transmutation and transfiguration with our almighty I Am presence. The heat is on as we raise the fires of redemption in our great ascension to free humanity from the false archonic cycles and time loops of suffering and separation. The amnesia programs are lifting along with the veils that separated us through the sine wave and kept us in the dark for many millennia. This is it. Dream big, for our powers of manifestation are expanding and enhancing daily. Hold the visions of what you want to experience on the new earth. Keep the faith and the dream alive, for we are the way showers, the forerunners of the new Edenic paradigm. Remember, nothing is as it seems, nor is it otherwise. Truth is neither this nor that, it is beyond all things. We must transcend all duality to have a direct experience of the universal truth, our Buddha nature. As we resolve all things in the unborn mind of Buddha, we are freeing ourselves from all negative ideologies, false programs, limiting beliefs, and lower emotions. Your personal healing journey is helping the world to transform into the holy sanctuary it has always evolved to be. We are assisting 7 generations into the past and 7 generations into the future to heal and transform through our great awakening. And in turn this shall grant all sentient beings of the pure light the freedom and sovereignty that is the birthright of all living beings. Tomorrow we have a powerful 444 portal. The energies will synchronize the pivotal moments in the space-time continuum to release the trauma of ages 4, 8, and 12 of all star seeds to create sacred space for our final quantum leap of consciousness into the complete timeline of heaven upon earth. We elevate and rise together through the galactic portal of the exodus of humanity. The activation of our crystalline Christ consciousness ensues as we shift into the 5th dimensional age of Aquarius. We take to the air with our heavenly light and transmit the sacred codes and keys for the transformation of the 3D false matrix to the 5D divine creatrix. The foundation is in place as we anchor and root deeply into the crystal core of Pachamama. Continue to journey deeper and deeper within into the kingdom of heaven through the still center as we navigate into full compression breakthrough. We activate and transform into rainbow body masters of the new earth. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you again today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Let us continue with the Sabian symbols right now. The moon is at 16 degrees, 1 minute Taurus. The sun is at 14 degrees, 12 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 15 degrees Aries. An Indian weaving a blanket. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 17 degrees Taurus. A symbolical battle between swords and torches from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards from Susan Boulay. And the card she pulled for you today, the powerful Panther. Symbology, magic, darkness, death. Like other large cats, the panther represents ferocity and courage. The Black Panther is a particularly mystical symbol that has represented dark energies and rebirth. Native American tribes of the North, South, and Central America considered the Black Panther to wield powerful magic. Egyptian rituals involving the wearing of a panther tail about the waist or neck, which brought strength to its wearers, and the Kayans of the Borneo feared the soul of a black panther as much as the beast's corporeal form. A Kayan hunter that killed a panther would step 8 times over the dead animal, reciting the spell, "Panther, thy soul under my soul." And today, from the Purple Cloud Institute, the 3rd of April 2022, the true warrior sovereign, the mysterious warrior sovereign. The 3rd day of the 3rd lunar month in the Chinese calendar marks the divine birthday of the true warrior, Jian Wu, who is also called the deity of martiality. He is a deity known for his powers of healing and exorcism. 555 coming in. Thus, it is only fitting that there is an herbal formula named after him in his honor, the true warrior decoction, Jian Wu Tang, dealing with water accumulation due to spleen and water yang deficiency. The mysterious warrior Xuan Wu, an alternative name for him, also corresponds to one of the 4 animals of the 4 cardinal directions, namely the north. In this respect, he is characterized by a serpent coiled around a tortoise, which is a depiction that can be seen frequently in Mount Wudang, since he is the patron saint over that very same mountain range. Mount Wudang's ancient name is Great Peace. Legend has it that at the time of the initial parting of the primeval chaos, Hun Dun, the spiritual being, true warrior, Jian Wu, was cultivating here and achieved the upright fruits of self-cultivation. Following, he said, if it is not the true warrior, Wu, it is not sufficient for undertaking, Dang. The important role of this mountain, Wu Dang, obtained its name for this reason, from purplecloudinstitute.com. And as the memories return, many will be receiving activations, synchronicities, and gnosis from our sacred Wudang mountain range in China. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Nana Mayer, Mother and Father's Son, a diamond crystal sphere of liquid plasma eternal light. The double diamond sun body is the crystal star matrix from the 7 higher heavens, the next universe. Mother and Father have returned their diamond sun, or a theme, to this universe through their heavenly house, with the return of the liquid Christos, light upon this earth. Starseeds and indigos have come to this earth at the Ascension cycle to help build this house, in order to embody this eternal Christos plasma light as the first ascending waves for this planet and for all human beings. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Francois Braun, the closer we get to the light source, the more light we give off, and the quicker our energy vibrates. The quicker we vibrate, the less we are bound by the material rules of time and space. Space-time is an illusion of the material world. As we all begin to move collectively, influenced by one another's leaps towards the light, time will seem to speed up as it heads towards one single moment, since one moment is really all there is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Saffron Satara, there are many of us on the front line who are anchoring and embodying the 5th dimensional and beyond consciousness, who may start to hold these templates in their entirety in physical form. Before that happens, we experience death. Not an ego death, it's much more complex than that, because you are witnessing yourself dying and you are very conscious of it. You know that you must face death and your fears about it. The acceptance of this process, you will have to know and accept that you might actually have a physical death and transfigure out of your earthly body. This is a humbling and deep surrender to this process. In some cases, many light bearers may actually choose physical death, but they will still be holding and engaging in bringing forth the fifth dimensional wave of consciousness. Much like a crest of a wave, they are forging this wave of consciousness ashore. I am deep in this process now. It started many months ago. I have not shared it with many. I didn't until today feel I could find the right words. I have always been super in tune with what timelines I could bring forward in my own life. A few weeks ago, I tried to access these timelines and I've seen nothing. I said to my friend, if I try to see what potential I could bring forward, I see nothing. In my heart, I said I'm dying. That's how it felt. I have tried to find the words to explain this to others. I felt it best to really try to understand what was going on. Since my illness with the virus, this process was manifested as potentially leaving the physical body because I was given a choice. I have chosen to carry on with this process in complete surrender. The post wrote a few weeks ago around timelines converging is what is happening. We are getting many choices now. The stages of growth we are moving through are assimilation, convergence, and emergence. These stages of growth may continue for some years to come before we reach the final stages of transfiguration. It will come in waves, and like these majestic horses, light bearers will be riding the waves to bring ashore a higher consciousness. Many light bearers are stepping back to make way for the next wave of light bearers. This is also complex in its nature, because a part of you may be stepping back to make way for another version of you, which will feel nothing like your old you and hold more of your soul frequency. You will have to surrender to everything folding in on itself to be built anew. Death is a big part of us. We are going to have to face it, much like the stages of when Yeshua was facing his own death. This is where many of us are now. It is a very deep process, an absolute acceptance of what is dying. I only share this now as possibly many others feel the inner stirrings of their soul urging them to move into this process. The end of the world is here. I have stated we are moving through the book of Revelations, and indeed we are. To embody the fifth and beyond consciousness templates, to possibly walk as a physical avatar, you will face death first. All great masters of this world have experienced this. This may be your time also to walk this path. I do believe we get a choice. This is what I can explain to you now as I am still in this process. Eliza, White Buffalo, helped me today to understand what was happening inside. The grounding of her words and understanding has helped me put into words my process and what many others may be going through. This is my own truth and understanding this transfiguration process. Each of you will take what you need from this and have your own understanding. Saffron, from saffronsatara.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Fully remembering our lessons and missions. Every lesson, every heartache, every experience has prepared us for this now. You are the co-creator and writer of your life script, and it's time to withdraw your consciousness, consent from the false matrix and from what was. Let go of the stories to create all new now. All is always in divine order and co-created by the One. How could it be any other way? That would mean we have no power over changing our realities and breaking out of the artificial matrix. To dissolve it, it is important to understand that all had to be the way it was, or we couldn't have learned the lessons we came in here for. The important thing is to do better once we know better. That's all that truly counts now. But we can only know better if we're willing to self-reflect and go within to really get to know ourselves. Once we truly know ourselves, we know ourselves as source, and we find compassion for the suffering of others. We stop demonizing and instead take a different perspective, as we now understand that only hurt people, and that life has many nuances. It is not to be divided into black and white, good versus evil, as this is what keeps us stuck in distorted polarity consciousness and the old movie playing on endless repeat. We now understand that our projections of evil is what creates it. So now we have the chance to uncreate it, to dissolve the false matrix with all its inversions and false projections, holographic inserts, all from the inside out, as we awaken from the spells of forgetfulness and amnesia, and realize we are living a quantum dream. We remember it all as a projection of the one consciousness, and that we have the power to change it all by dreaming new worlds into being. With every thought, word, belief, feeling, action, we take the frequency we embody. But to do this, we need to change our minds in order to change our realities, or we just keep getting the same old, same old. When we merge with the great I Am, everything becomes possible, and we write a whole new script without victims, without persecutors, because we decided to stop playing the game and let go of the stories of the past. As we shift the way we see the world and the stories that played out and find the higher perspective, integrating all viewpoints, we merge with all of ourselves with Source, the great I Am. When we finally understand our lessons, we can fully integrate them. That's how we heal our fragmented self and come to divine union within, so we don't have to keep reliving the same old stories again and again, sometimes as the victim, sometimes as the persecutor, until all aspects of the one have been integrated, merged, and unified. All has led us to this moment now. To forgive, to let go, so we can dream all new worlds into being. That's debt forgiveness, and it is what sets us all free, as we fully remember our missions and why we truly came. Eternal love, Ramona. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We are tapping into higher frequencies right here, right now, and at all times. All the powerful energies that have been coming into our Mother Earth are lighting the way for us all. They are making it possible for our intent to become more focused and manifestations to come with ease. The timing of the spring in the Northern Hemisphere is not by accident. It is a magical time of renewal and rebirth for Mother Earth and for us all as well. We are stepping forth into our new reality. We join together, consciously create what we want, and we will have it. Whatever happens with our timelines, whether the RV, the medbeds, or the solar flash comes first, is controlled by the human collective consciousness of our divine new earth. We all are in control. With divine love of one, Pars Kute, and from divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray, the great shift is upon us now. The time of your shift into the fifth dimension is getting closer and closer. You are feeling it in your physical body as well as in your emotional and mental manifestations. You are ready for this magnificent ascension. The love that is coming towards you will feel like an ocean of love, which will move through the crystal cities and into each and every heart center of Gaia's citizens. It will be a time of celebration for all, as you are all ready for this amazing journey into the fifth dimension. Each one is coming home to the great central sun of creation, which is your source of life and creation, and manifests itself in many different levels of consciousness. The great central sun offers all beings a different perspective on reality. In order to see it from a higher level of awareness, you have to raise your vibration to the level where this new perspective is visible to you. In order to do this, you are being prepared for ascension into the fifth dimension. Once there, a new perspective on reality will surface in many different ways. They will give you a better understanding of your true self and your origins in creation. You are part of a greater whole. This event is actually the final one, but it will not be noticed by a few people on the planet. You are just about to live an experience that has never happened on Earth. It will be a day in which you are no longer on Earth, but discarnate and aware of the fifth dimensional transition. At that moment you will realize that the world as you know it has come to an end, and it was the end of all things. You will see many colored waves covering the whole planet. There will be no destruction. After these waves subside, a new dawn will arrive, and a new era begin for those who are awake and aware at that time. Do not expect any kind of communication during this transition. All 3D communications will cease to exist at that time. These changes are coming in a flash and will happen in a blink of an eye. During this process, there will be a shift in consciousness as we go from one dimension to another. We must prepare for this event by preparing ourselves mentally and also physically. If you are not prepared, you can still be affected by these changes, as they are transforming our planet and the magnetic grid. As the magnetosphere is recalibrated, so will our bodies be altered and transformed into fifth-dimensional bodies. The most important thing you can do to prepare yourself is to release all fear, as fear will block you from receiving these new frequencies of light that are about to flood our planet. On the day of the event, many people will experience symptoms such as dehydration, dizziness, increased cold, hearing things, ringing in the ears, intense anxiety, hot flashes, dry mouth, rashes, extreme fatigue, cold hands and feet, nausea, sore throat, and headaches. The final event of Ascension will cause the Earth to be transformed into a new planet. It will become a planet of love and peace. We will be able to fly again. Many souls are preparing themselves for this great day. The magnetic pole is shifting and the planet is preparing for the change. Light forces have been working for years to heal the planet from its past history of alien invasions and dark forces manipulation. They have cleared out all reptilian and other lower dimensional beings from our solar system. It's a time for celebration. Ascension is here. We are going to be returning to the fifth dimension. Finally, a huge wave of pure love and light will hit the earth. It will be so powerful that all of humanity will feel it, and even parts of the planet that are not activated to the higher frequencies of love and light will be affected. The wave will be so big that it will take at least 3 days before it is completely gone, and for some people it could take even longer. This is true ascension, where we will go from a carbon-based form to a crystalline form in this lifetime. The dream is over, my friends. We have done it. Now we can fly free in our light bodies and return to the source. Ascension is as simple as a child's game for those who know how to play it. The only thing needed to activate this process of ascension is love and compassion for yourself and all beings on this planet. Then the cosmic forces will do the rest for you. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Graham Forscott. Galactic Federation, Galactic Administration, now whispering to those on Earth who can resonate with the sixth dimension. April 3rd through 5th sees our planet passing one of the decagon nodes linked to our galactic center, 222. Decagon equal Amenti, IM10, Akashic Records DNA. There is an intergalactic connection during these few days also. Our solar system interfaces with the supergalactic equator, 15 degrees Aries. Those who can access 7D might receive far future downloads. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Asara Adams, the Pleiadian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now, we love you. We are you from your future to assist you on your path. Your galactic families of light are stationed around the atmosphere of your planet and are holding the energies of love and light for the grand ascension. Many positive and negative energies are moving through the atmosphere of Earth, and you as the individual can choose what kind of an experience you wish to have. Begin with your feeling world as the driving engine for your experience. Your feelings, along with your thoughts, words, and actions, create your reality. Sometimes you might not be able to know what caused you to feel either pleasant or unpleasant feelings. Many times they are the result from your past thoughts and feelings. Whatever you think and feel is being sent out and will return with the same quality as a feeling, thought, and eventually as a new reality. The only way to be in charge of what is coming back to you is to become aware of what you are thinking and feeling at every moment. Ask yourself, do you feel feelings such as love, harmony, bliss, and well-being? Great. Keep feeling these feelings. You are depositing more positive feelings into your energy bank account, which will return to you positive emotions, thoughts, and experiences in many ways. However, if what you are feeling is not pleasant, here is what we recommend you can do. Take a moment in a quiet place. This won't take long. Breathe and connect to your heart center by placing your hand on the center of your chest. Instead of analyzing why you are feeling the way you feel, Simply ask for your beloved I Am presence and the ascended host, including all beings of light from the higher dimensions, to take this negative feeling out of you and to replace it with divine love. Imagine that you are exhaling gray smoke representing the negative feelings. At some point there will be no more gray smoke left. Then connect to your heart again and imagine a golden warm light coming from above, filling your entire body, aura, and the world. Breathe it in. Feel the energies of divine love and harmony entering your entire being. Remain in this feeling for as long as you wish. Then continue with your day. Whenever your feeling world needs an adjustment, simply apply the technique. Over time, you are able to clean up your feeling world more and more, and you are able to experience a new reality, filled with positive experiences and a higher vibrational quality on your path of ascension. We are holding the vision of the divine new earth with you, and from our vantage point, it is glorious. We are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. We are you. Namaste. Thank you, Pleiadian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light, Asara Adams, from TelosChannel.com, and from Krystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, 222222, The Keys of Life. As we are leaving behind the fallen system and the distorted energies of the feminine and the masculine, what is becoming more clear every day is that certain energies were part of the fallen program and the function of the degraded human DNA, and humans had to live and experience life themselves, their creations and relationships through these energies, even if often they were trying hard to improve themselves or overcome these energies. This old condition is gradually changing, and we are stepping in the divine DNA, which is fully activating as we are moving into the organic creation. The keys of the healthy and organic feminine and healthy masculine presence in divine union for co-creation were left behind at the phase of the pre-announced falling. The keys are now collectively available to be retrieved by those who have the calling and are willing to become the living paradigms of the healthy flow of both energies. This moment is a big gift for humanity, one that was promised in the ancient times and which will bring great progress and evolution in the self. This will be a life-changing month of divine and miraculous alignments. Decisions have been made by the true self and free will, and a broader knowledge that maybe it is not fully clear to us yet. The physical body is fast getting ready to match the change in the Earth's field. The path will be cleared of obstacles of the past that are no use to us anymore. Relocations will be taking place for many, and sacred unions will be forming in pure alignment to the healthy presence of the feminine and the masculine. The flow of the source of life is our co-creator. In order for us to remember what this means, we are called to cultivate trust in the flow more than ever, and follow each step of the process of alignment to true life that we are undergoing. Erini. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun conjunct Mercury in Aries. At the superior conjunction, Mercury sits on the throne of the Sun, Kazemi, receiving wisdom from Source. Soon Mercury will emerge as an evening star, brilliant at twilight. In turn, we're asked to become more reflective, to explore the shadows within, look back more often than we look forward. For now, until the next retrograde station, we are in a period of summoning up, exploring where we went right or wrong, considering our thoughts, conversations, and ideas. Today marks a brilliant illumination that triggers inspiration, enlightenment, conscious awareness of self, ego, and mind, and the interplay between them. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am, said Descartes. Thought and being are intertwined with this aspect, but the ego too can bring false thoughts and concepts. Time to burn away that which is not true for you. Pay attention to what comes up. Listen to what is said. Describe yourself in 3 words and consider what that means to you. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 215, Blue Resonant Eagle. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are channel, attune, and inspire. We are now smack bang in the middle of the red moon wave spell with its agenda of going with the flow. It sounds so easy, but letting go and trusting that things will turn out the best is a hard thing to do. Today is about using your intuition, so use it, and you'll understand what is going on. Today is Blue Eagle, which represents creativity, mind, and vision. When you combine the intuitive number 7 and the creative Blue Eagle, the result is the kind of day when good ideas just pop into your mind. This is a great combo for all artists and creative types. Also, the eagle sees things from a higher perspective. And if you use your intuition today, that will greatly help you fly high to get a better vantage point. It's great to have this kind of vision in the middle of a wave spell. I like number 7 days personally. It's great to take stock of the journey thus far and assess the situation. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Blue Resonant Eagle, 7 Main, Keen 215, 3rd of April 2022, Seeing the Big Picture. 3/4/2022 equal 346 equal 310 equal 31 equal 4. Day codes 3 Holy Trinity, Triad, Joy, Creativity, Communication. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. Month year codes 4, 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 10 Manifestation, Power, Authority. 1 New Beginnings, Original, Unique, Leader. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 215 equal 8 Abundance, Infinity, Flow. An inspirational day of envisioning our future success as we focus on how we can build our collective vision. Day 7 in the red moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our greater flow. Today we are feeling the resonance of the bigger picture, attuning to this new flow in order to create it in our new reality. Tone of creation, resonant tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channel, essence attunement. Today we are super sensitive as we are attuned through our senses, the emotional feeling body, as we tune into our grander vision and what it feels and looks like in our reality. We sense the resonance and whether we are aligned with that frequency. Tune in and feel what your body is sensing. Try on each vision. Does it inspire and excite you? In order to accomplish it, you must be attuned to its frequency. At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment. Number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, giving you the magic to channel the greater vision for your brilliant creations. What channel are you attuned to today? This energy allows the power and radiance of full vital energy to be expressed as we answer to our responsibilities with no resistance. Use this newly released energy to fuel your passion and our planetary grand vision, providing the energy to steer our speedboat rapidly down the river of life. Full power, vital force expressed through manifesting our greatest magic. Full speed ahead now, star, bliss suns. It's time to flow down the path of our greatest vision. Today's question is, what is my greatest vision that I wish to accomplish in this lifetime? Tune into the resonance and feel it flow. Can I take inspired action to co-create the collective vision of heaven on earth? Divine blessings for finding the flow of your greatest destiny today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 215, Blue, Resonant Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to create. Inspiring mind, I seal the output of vision. With the resonant tone of attunement, I am guided by the power of accomplishment. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brother of the Light Dan for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support us in our work and mission with a monthly pledge, you can do so to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Stubler, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister, for your continued support. We appreciate you very much. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayers to the 7 sacred flames. Prayer for transformation and ascension. My beloved I Am Presence, I acknowledge you as the source of my being and life. I ask for the divine plan for my life and my holy purpose on earth to be made manifest now. Please shine your love and your light into my heart and into all my chakras, into my mind, my feelings, and my physical body. I hold myself willing and ready to receive more of thy light and thy presence, so that I may express and expand my consciousness through thy Christ love and wisdom. I ask that you monitor my heart and feeling world to receive daily and in all matters of my life the wisdom and guidance that will quickly take me with ease and grace through the 7 temples of the path of initiation to receive the gift of my ascension as soon as I meet all requirements. Charge all conditions and activities of my physical life with your sacred fire, love, purity, beauty, grace, divine perfection, and with all the God attributes of the 7 sacred flames. Reveal your divine will to me daily, and release in me the illumination ray of the mind of God. Infuse in me the healing power of your eternal presence. And so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. 3737 coming in, the double earth upon the double heaven. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.